You know what brings a smile to my face? Laughter. That brings a smile to my face. Hearing good news brings a smile to my face. But you know what brings my smile to my face? Yes, as well, but not in a feel good, laugh a joke, laugh at a comedy kind of way. It's how when someone, or when somebody, or when someone, or a certain promotion or company says one thing, and then they do exactly what they say they're against. What I'm saying is, a couple of weeks ago, Universal Studios, and TNA along with them obviously, said that they were going to cut back on people coming to the arena with their iPhones or iPods or Androids or whatever, and prevent them from typing up what they see in there and spoiling it for everybody that night for the upcoming show that week or the following week. You know, they should be the ones to talk, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you know about this by now, but during TNA, and this has been reported on various websites, TNA screwed up themselves on Sunday. Yeah, they had a great pay-per-view, but they screwed up when they spoiled the fact that Anderson was going to be the world champion at the next pay-per-view. They spoiled it, or one of the next pay-per-views. They spoiled it. I mean, can you imagine that? I mean, here's a company, along with a company in a studio and a franchise, that allows them to film the tape and film the weekly wrestling television show, trying to prevent people from spoiling the results of those weekly shows, and yet they go out and spoil the result, apparently, of one of the main events of one of the biggest shows of the year, of the anniversary show. I mean, come on, seriously? You know, they want to come out and say that people shouldn't spoil anything. They want to go as far as to kick people out of a park, out of the building, and yet they spoil their own result of the world title match? You know, whoever the fuck's in charge over at TNA, creative, promotional-wise or whatever, needs to get their head out of their ass. I mean, it's no wonder. It's no wonder ringsidenews.com. And another site out there, can't even think of it right now, the Ropes Show, not Off the Ropes Show, but another, Between the Ropes. I think that's what it was, Between the Ropes Show. It's no wonder they had the results for this week and next week's Impact. It's because I think TNA just realized they fucked up majorly at Slammiversary. Or somebody did, at least. I'm not saying they still won't try to prevent people from spoiling stuff. But you know, that's not the only TNA news that's come out this week, ladies and gentlemen. Destination X obviously is going to be an all-X Division pay-per-view. Now, apparently Hogan and Bischoff won't have anything to do with it, because they'll focus more on the spotlight, the main event kind of deal. But it will be an all-X Division pay-per-view, and they're living up to it. So apparently the networks are responsible for this, and I guess maybe storyline-wise, if Bischoff and Hogan have anything to say about it, they're going, or try to ruin it or something like that, they're going to, you know, possibly, you know, be in trouble. I don't know. But right now it is an all-X Division pay-per-view, and the main event, ladies and gentlemen, is a main event fans have been wanting since Unbreakable. The main event scheduled, from what I've heard, is Styles, Daniels, and Joe. That's what I've heard. And the names that are being shown up for Destination X is Austin Aries, Jimmy Rave, Jerry Lynn, and there could be a few others out there. Sanjay Dutt may show up, Jay Lethal. I think a few others are showing up as well. But a lot of those that have made the X Division what it is are showing up in TNA, or X Division caliber are coming to TNA for Destination X. Now, that's in July. But what about August? Hard Justice, or now it's being finally renamed and officially named Hardcore Justice. What about that one? Well, apparently it looks like they're already setting the stages for Hardcore Justice. Because according to one of the reports, or spoilers if you will, Abyss took on Sting in a match. I don't know if it's this week or next week. And it was the main event match from what I understand. And I'm not going to give away the result, but all I read was Sting used a barbed wire glove on Abyss. A barbed wire glove on Abyss. So apparently they're building up to the fact that what you see on that promotional poster for Hardcore Justice with Abyss and barbed wire next to him, they're building up to something like that. I've got a feeling Hardcore Justice, we may see the return of the Massacre. I could be wrong. But it's going to be something. There's going to be a match with Abyss and Sting that's going to involve the barbed wire. I don't know what it's going to be. But I don't know if Abyss is still going to be X Division champion at that time. I don't think so. With Destination X coming up, I think they're going to try to get the belt off them as soon as they can. So, but yeah, it looks like Hardcore Justice, one of the featured matches is going to be barbed wire related. Is it going to be a massacre? We don't know. And you know, speaking of Hardcore Justice, you know, a lot of people could throw out suggestions of what matches they want there. But the thing is, you got to look at it like this. Hogan and Bischoff are sort of like Triple H in some ways. Yeah, they don't mind hardcore matches, they don't mind to use a barbed wire if it needs to be and all that, but at times, they're not really into the kind of hardcore barbed wire weapons related matches that we've been seeing. Yeah, they'll let it go because the people that are higher up than them say, this is what fans want, let them do it. And that would be the Carter family. They say, this is what fans want, let them have it. But again, I'm pretty sure they realize, look, you know, you guys may allow this, but we're not the kind of people that like this kind of stuff. You know, yeah, we like hardcore, but not like this. You see, what I'm saying is, you know, fans can throw out ideas and kind of feel that certain matches are going to happen, but the thing is, it doesn't mean they will happen. I mean, lately, if you think about it, we've been seeing less of the hardcore violence in hardcore matches that we associated with TNA, in the likes of Abyss, in the likes of a Sabu when he was there, and a Sting. Yeah, this Sting got into it, and so on and so forth. You know, we see less of those now, and unless Hardcore Justice is different, is a one-night deal where we can finally see all that again, the truth is we won't. So I don't honestly know, folks, what's going to happen, but I do know this. If TNA is trying to improve themselves and give the fans back the company that they once knew of, then they got to start, not just with Destination X, but with Hardcore Justice, by giving them the hardcore matches that they associated with TNA. The Hardcore Justice where you had barbed wire, where you had things like sickles. I mean, take a look at the Ultimate Sin match. That's an example right there. You know, staple guns, the Clockwork Orange House of Fun, Hangman's Whore, stuff like that, man. Full Metal Mayhem's hardcore too, but the ones I mentioned, and the Barbed Wire Massacre, the Prison Yard match, those are matches fans associated hardcore with when it came to TNA. But the thing is, will TNA acknowledge that for this upcoming Hardcore Justice? They seem to have a little bit of a hint that barbed wire will be involved, but will it be a barbed wire massacre or a barbed wire glove match? We don't know. So, that's just my take on some of the TNA news that has come out. And all I can say is, if they don't up the ante with that Hardcore Justice, then I don't know what. Because like I said, ever since Bischoff and Hogan been around, we've been seeing less of the hardcore that we've associated with TNA than anything. Yes, there have been hardcore matches and weaponry and all that, but not the way we as TNA fans, with all that like to watch TNA, would have seen it and known it. So, give me your thoughts down below on this TNA news. Tell me what you guys think. Do you agree with me or not what I said? Do you think TNA needs to up the ante? Tell me what you guys think, and I will talk to y'all later, and peace out.